The Chicago Bears get ready and face off versus the San Francisco 49ers in a game that has a lot at stake. The Chicago Bears are still in the race for the number one seed in the NFC. Can they go out there and do it? We're going to talk about it, break it all down, talk offense, defense, and get right into it with the score predictions. But before we do it, you already know. You gotta hear the music first.
You are now tuned in to Chicago Bears Central, your number one place for all Chicago Bears news and content.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back into another episode of Chicago Bears Central, your number one spot for everything Chicago Bears. I'm Bobby. I'm with Steve-O. I'm with Big Kev. I'm with C-Dub. Haize taking care of some business, but nonetheless, we still got a pregame to do before the Chicago Bears face off versus the San Francisco 49ers. Yes, the Seattle Seahawks won their game today. But if the Chicago Bears take care of business tonight, they are still in the running for the number one seed in the NFC. For those that are panicking, we are still in the race. The job is not done. Fellas, how we doing?
We doing good, man. I hope ain't nobody panicking. We just won the North and we in the playoffs. How can they be panicking? Jeez.
You already know. But hey, we're gonna kick this thing off before we talk about offense, defense. Steve-O, what's your initial thoughts coming into this game, brother?
Hey, we a little sick. Niggas got the cooties around the locker room and shit. But hey, it is what it is. Take some fucking Robitussin. You drink you a hot toddy. Sit in that sauna for a little bit and let's roll. Nigga, it is what it is. We still got a game to play for.
Hey, that's what it takes. If that's what it takes, I'm right there with you, Steve-O. It's next man up mentality. Right now, I'm putting this on the coaches. They're gonna have to coach these guys up today. Have them ready to play football on the road. This is the end of December. So you're gonna be banged up, you're gonna be nicked up, you're gonna be sick. But do you want it more than the team on the other side? Because guess what? They playing for a number one seed too. They're playing for number one seed too. So my initial thoughts is please force a punt today for these guys, because they haven't punted in what feels like 3-4 games.
They haven't punted all December.
It's crazy work. So please make them punt. And secondly, please score some points in the first half, please.
Yeah, bro. Luther Burton, bro. I think here go your game right here, Luther. I'm a piggyback off Steve and say everybody got bubble guts. That includes DJ Moore, but he gonna give it a go today. He gonna be active, but he gonna be, you know what I'm saying? He might be half of himself. He might be 90% of himself. He might be his whole self. But Luther Burton, it's your chance to shine right here. Is you gonna step up to the plate? Let's go.
You already know, man. I think all of you guys said great things. My initial thoughts coming into this game is let's go. Before the simple fact is, we have not been in this position the entire time of the existence of Chicago Bears Central. You fellas deserve it, including my man's Haize, who is not here today. The people that's joining us for this pregame, you all deserve these moments right here. Meaningful football in December, heading into January with a playoff game that is going to be guaranteed for the Chicago Bears. We in there. Now let's go ahead and see if we can go ahead and raise the stakes. Me personally, I looked at a pick'em feature that I did earlier in the season. I had the Chicago Bears winning 12 games, and I told myself, I'm like, damn, am I really drinking the Kool-Aid? Who gives a damn? Like my man's Micho said on the mailbag not too long ago, we putting shots in the Kool-Aid now. It's busting. But fellas, let's kick this thing off. we talking about the offense first on today's pregame. Steve-O, what are your thoughts on the pregame, brother?
Hey man, first of all, you got to come out here and tackle. You got to come out here and tackle. That's the main thing I want to come out here. I think
For the
at the end of
offense,
the day,
Steve-O?
I know I want to talk about offense, but this is defensive game. This is a real defensive game. You're going to have to play defense through your offense, in my opinion. That's my thought process. Because at the end of the day, I understand it's probably going to be a shootout, but there's going to come time in the game where you're going to have to get a key stop. It's going to be have to be a bend, but don't break. But it's going to be a shootout for the most part because to me, Ben is somebody, he looked up to a Mike Shanahan. He does a lot of the same things, a lot of the same zone runs. But the thing is, it's different now because what we do now is what the old 49ers used to do. They used to run the ball off, stretch the field, run up the middle, do all them things. They're not necessarily doing that shit that well. They throwing that bitch all over the goddamn field. So that's why I'm saying defense got to be very important because we know we can give up a big play at any time to any quarterback in this league. It's just about time when it's time to not break. But the offense is gonna do what they're gonna do. Run the ball. You're gonna have to do some key runs at the right moment. Ben Johnson, like I'm gonna keep telling your ass every year. How long? I mean, every weekend. I don't know how many times you're gonna have to learn from your mistakes, but you need to start learning from your mistakes now because we know you're a young boy, but we don't need no dumbass Ricky mistakes in the playoffs. So start getting this shit in order now, and it starts with running the damn football.
I already know. C-Dub, what you got for the offense?
I really ain't worried about the offense going into a game like this. If you notice, the 49ers defense ain't really the 49ers defense that we've grown accustomed to. We used to them being very competitive each and every year. This year is not to be said for this defensive unit. I expect the Bears to go and run the ball and run the ball a lot. I expect Caleb Williams to stretch the field down the field with Luther Burton, DJ Moore, and you do have those two twin tight ends in there as well. This is going to be a high scoring affair for the offense. What I'm be mainly looking forward to is see if we can get Caleb Williams from beginning to end. That's what I'm really looking forward to.
For sure.
Drip in the building.
On the offensive side, Drip joining us. We're gonna get to him in a second.
Last week, the Chicago Bears, Caleb Williams and the running back, they came out in the first drive versus the Green Bay Packers and marched right down the field. They were averaging something like 6 yards per carry on that opening drive, and all the momentum was sucked out of the team when they went for that wild card play on fourth down. And that kind of changed the complexity or the complexion of the game when that happened. They went on to score 0 points in the first half after that happened. They didn't score a point until the third quarter with their field goal, and they didn't get a touchdown until the last minute of the game. And, of course, they got the game-winning touchdown in overtime. And I'm glad we won that game. But this San Francisco team is not going to be 16-3 or 16-9 late in the fourth quarter if you're not scoring touchdowns. Holding Green Bay to 0-5 in the red zone was impressive last week. That's not how this San Francisco team operates. They like to score and score in bunches. So offensively, we're going to have to score points, just like Dub just said. Caleb Williams is going to have to take care of business and play four quarters of football. We like the heroics. It's been fun to see. It's been fun to see winning games late in the fourth quarter. But let's put together 4 quarters of football. And to Ben Johnson, run the damn football and don't stop running the damn football. I know you got plays. They're not trick plays, as it so to speak, because they have them implemented into practice all week. So they're not just like, oh, let's reach to the back of the playbook and call this weird play. It's part of the game plan. But if it's 4th and inches, the game plan be damned. Run the ball, bro. So offensively, they're going to have to sustain some drives, keep the ball away from San Francisco. Don't let them be out there on the field too much. But I'm confident in the offense today.
You already know. Haize joining us. What up, man?
What's going on, fellas?
Not a damn thing. You trying to get this damn dub. But Haize, you joining us. Let us know how you feeling coming into this game and then talk about some of the keys for you when it comes down to the Chicago Bears offense.
how I'm feeling coming into this game is just simply put, the Bears need to keep putting it on wax. That's it. Just keep winning. That's it. Just keep winning and do whatever by any means necessary. Like that's what this team, that's what the identity's been all season long. That's what it still is for this Bears team. It's by any way you need to win, just go out there and get the dub. Like I said, the whole thought process this season for me is that it's not about the way we win. Let's become a winning team first, which we've done. Now we can polish it off in the offseason and become we'll learn how to win pretty. So just find a way to win. That's what it is, no matter what you got to do on the offensive defensive side. As far as the offense, this is a stingy team with yards on the ground. I think they're the second best as far as rushing defense in the league. I know they're in the top 4. Mm-hmm. They don't give up a lot. They barely give up over 100 yards. So the Bears are going to have to find the balance there as much as they can, but I'm not expecting them to have a big day on the ground because that's what this team does best. If you can, great. Just find a way to continually move the chains, fall forward, get some positive yardage where you can in the run game. But this is a game where it's on Caleb Williams. Like, as much as they're a great run defensive team, they are mad questionable in that secondary. They could be picked apart in that secondary.
It'd be the same way.
And Caleb has to be on point with what he does today. Like, it's a big thing. If Caleb Williams, if what we saw against, that first half against Cleveland where he averaged almost 16 yards per pass on the first half of that game, who was still solid in the second half, or is what we saw, at parts against the 2 games against Green Bay. We need the best Caleb Williams possible today because that's where this team can be picked apart at. And Caleb got to do that. We already got some players missing it as far as in our wide receiver core, so you got to find a way to get that done. Caleb is the key today against the 49ers. He has to play well, limit the turnovers, which he always does a good job at, and keep that completion percentage high.
I agree with all you gentlemen who spoke today. I think that for the Chicago Bears, offense is very, very damn simple. You got to put up points. There's no playing around with this San Francisco 49ers team. To Haize's point, the San Francisco 49ers is not really good at pass defense, but they are number 3 in rush defense. And that comes with the 49ers defense not getting much pressure on the quarterback throughout the entire season. The San Francisco 49ers, they like to run a lot of cover 4. They like to run the quarters coverage. So Caleb Williams, you're going to have opportunities to go over top of the cover 4 defense, and you're going to have some opportunities underneath. Me, I'm looking for Caleb Williams to go out there and take advantage of things that he could just, whatever the defense is giving you, go out. We've seen a number of games to where he was efficient and guys dropped the ball. Let's make sure we go out there and catch those passes. And then you got to run often. The San Francisco 49ers, they find themselves in nickel, running a lot of nickel defense as well, depending on the team and who they're matching up against. So the Chicago Bears got to do that. And then you absolutely, to Big Kev's point, have to limit stalling out. You got to put up points. You cannot go against this team because this is a chess match that we all want to see. And if we remember correctly, last year, the San Francisco 49ers beat the brakes off our
ass. To ass.
Yeah. No Bosa in this game, though.
No Bosa.
Yeah, no Bosa.
It's no Bosa, but these guys still have been able to put up a lot of points versus the last few teams that they faced.
I believe it's no Kittle either.
Oh, yeah, they did announce Kittle's out, too.
Yeah, and they do have an opportunity to go ahead and grab the number 1 seed tonight as well, or at least help them make that case. But now let's talk about
Hold on. I got to get into this comment before you transition. Sure. First of all, listen, I'm all for being a homer, Chris, but stop smoking dick, bro. If you think Caleb is already better than Josh Allen, bro, you smoking too much of it, bro. I get it. Their stats are very similar, but you know what the key difference is? He has almost a 70% completion percentage, does Josh Allen, and look at what he's done for years, bro. If you think Caleb Williams is already good as Josh Allen, you have been smoking too much dick, and I need you to calm down, lick a little coochie, balance it out a little bit. That's what I need you to do.
Any dick smoke.
My man said balance it out.
Balance it out. Listen, I'm not judging you. If you like to smoke dick, you like to smoke dick. Just balance it out with a little coochie from time to time is all I'm saying.
Hold on, Bobby, real quick.
We bringing back shaming. Fuck that.
Real quick. First of all, any dick smoke is too much. Secondly, DeAndre Swift he's about to cross 1,000 yards tonight. Mm-hmm. But our offensive line is going to have to be on their P's and Q's because this officiating crew calls false starts a lot. They waiting to call false starts. So stay disciplined tonight, offensive line.
And quite
You already
frankly,
know.
I'm not really scared of that. They're good at stopping the run. This is the time and place where you got to establish. Ain't nobody in this fucking league, no matter what your ranking is, you can't do shit against this O line in this run game.
I like that.
You gotta have you come like they said the same shit with the goddamn Green Bay Packers. What we do? Put Calvin on guy and knock they fucking logo.
Philly,
off.
they said the same thing with them.
They said the same shit with Philly.
like
Philly
that.
ass still getting
Cleveland.
they still trying to get the taste buds back in their fucking mouth.
I like that.
So at the end of the day, is like I said, I'm not worried on it. It's going to be a very detailed game. It's going to go down to critical calls, critical downs, writing the right story. Don't be writing no fucking incomplete chapters.
Amen.
Because that's a lot of the times we do. Those stars are incomplete chapters. You go out there, you running the ball, we get 3 yards here, 5 yards here, and then you do a random ass shotgun play, trick shot for no reason. I don't want to see no flea flicker. I don't want to see no jet sweep. That's the shit you do.
Gonna see it.
But it's okay to do it when you do it at the right time. You just can't be pulling that shit out your ass, and there's be times when he pulls shit out his ass, and we don't need that tonight.
He got that. He got that on his resume for trying to get too cute at moments and times. And we seen it last week that, to Big Kev's point, we seen him completely take the team out of the game, and then they had to fight themselves back into the game. But
is anybody else hearing that knocking sound, or is that just me?
Yeah, I keep hearing.
I heard it the last time too. I don't know who's that's. It's Dub. They gotta be Dub.
It
They gotta be Dub. Like
what the fuck?
Dub sitting there looking guilty. He's just like,
I don't even know what y'all listening for.
Hey, bro.
Evo, make sure your cord not hitting your mic again.
My cord on my lap.
Okay.
It's just some type of knocking sound. I'm sorry,
because I made sure I looked down to make sure it was, because I heard it. It sounded like somebody knocking.
First of all, Dub, we need to get you a new mic, bro. That mic sitting in that stand, Ace Deuce, is crazy, bro.
He broke that bit last game.
It been through a couple things, bro. It been through a couple things.
Nick, first of all, it survived 2 years with your ass, bro. That mother was bound to go ahead and fail at some point.
You already know. But hey, C-Dub, we're going to kick this thing off with you talking about the defense, the San Francisco 49ers, man. With the Chicago Bears, the defense, they have not been the greatest. If you look at the rankings, the Chicago Bears rank at the bottom of the league in a lot of statistical categories. But us that watch the game, we see the Chicago Bears get a number of turnovers. The Chicago Bears get critical stops when necessary. How you feeling about the Chicago Bears defense, C-Dub?
You know what? I think a lot of people just going to the go-to when they talk about the Bears defense. When you talk about the last 4 games, you look at the Green Bay Packers, they gave up 28 points against an equally good team. You look at the Browns, they hold them to 3 points, a rookie quarterback, but they held them to 3 points. You play Green Bay again, and you hold them to 16 points. The Chicago Bears defense have been playing better of late, and they're not the best in the league. They're not close to the best in the league. They might not even be middle of the pack, but they got that one key wild card, that one ace of spades. They turn the ball over. That's what they do. They turn the damn ball over.
Is that a Bears hoodie? Yes, it's a fucking Bears hoodie. My bad. Keep going.
They turn the damn ball over. So if the Bears can sneak us 2 extra possessions this game, I think we could be okay. I know that the 49ers are going to move the ball. I know that they're going to score. With me, it's about how many extra possessions can we steal.
For sure. Steve-O, how you feeling about the Bears defense, bro?
Definitely got to be another game where you got to be extra thirsty. But you can't be you got to be thirsty in the right way. You can't be, I came out here, I said on other podcasts I'm on yesterday, you can't come out here and blitz heavy, because Purdy and the rest of that offense are going to pick that shit apart. So you got to dial in blitz at certain times, see blitz that you think Purdy wouldn't normally see throughout the season. And like I said, with this team being so similar as to us on the defensive side and offensive side, I'm pretty sure there's not too many looks that Purdy hasn't seen that we have done. So it just got to come down to, like you said, a chess match. Holding this play in this pocket. It worked in this situation. Maybe it was an incomplete, holding that in your back pocket for the fourth quarter. This right here, we know they trap. Even keying in on certain details. If you know the left side is weak, make sure a lot of these plays are going to the left side. If you know this motherfucker got an injury and he bites on a certain thing, like for example, I'm not gonna say this because people don't already know this. Jalen Johnson, you double move that nigga, he gonna fall for it. You just got to learn different tendencies on their side, and go out there, play sound football. Gotta tackle. If we go out here and don't have a good games, having sound tackling, which I think Jackson need to play a lot of games out, a lot of reps out there. Hopefully, you got to tackle in space because they're gonna have a lot of opportunities to put McCaffrey and others in space, and you got to go get them.
Great point.
Yeah, I mean, look, the Chicago Bears defense is gonna have to be disciplined tonight. Dennis Allen's gonna have those guys got to be on their P's and Q's because McCaffrey and all those guys is gonna come ready to play. They haven't punted the ball in a month, from what I've been hearing.
That is
not at all in December.
They haven't
punted
all
in a
December.
month.
Yeah, they haven't punted in December, bro.
They haven't punted the ball this month. And Brock Purdy is on a heater right now. I think he had 5 touchdowns last game.
I think something like that. Yep.
Even though Kittle is out, you got that man, whatever they call Christian McCaffrey, whatever his nickname is in San Francisco. He's on pace for 1,000 rushing yards and 1,000 receiving yards. I don't think anybody's ever done that in the history of the league. 1,000 and 1,000?
Yeah, it's about to be his second time.
LT LaDainian ain't do that.
Who did it?
LaDainian.
There's a couple people that did. I believe LaDainian Tomlinson is one of them.
Okay, because I would think that
Christian McCaffrey's second time.
I would think it would be the St. Louis Rams running back. What's his name? The greatest show on turf.
Marshall Faulk.
Marshall Faulk might be one of them too, but it's a rare occurrence. Nevertheless, it's gonna be a dog fight for the defense. But as far as our strength is concerned, we're just taking the ball away. San Francisco, between Mac Jones and Brock Purdy, they've thrown 14 picks on the season. They've been sacked 23 times this season, and they've also had 13 fumbles and 6 of them lost. Montez Sweat can get his 10th sack tonight. I want to see him get 10th and beyond. Attack Brock Purdy and make him uncomfortable. Stay opportunistic because this San Francisco team can score in bunches. They've scored 40 a couple of times. They've scored 30 a couple of times, and they average about 27, 28 points a game. So you got to stay opportunistic when you can take the ball away, and they've done it. I can't doubt this team with taking the ball away. Every team that we've come against and they say they don't turn the ball over, the Chicago Bears have turned the ball over. Then we got 21 interceptions and 10 fumble recoveries. That's huge. Let's keep it going tonight, and we can get a W.
For sure.
I'm sorry. What, Jalen Johnson? What in the fucking Harlem night you got the fuck on tonight?
It don't matter. We need to win.
A big ass overcoat with some Brock Lesnar.
Man, y'all seen the good, better, best merch they've been coming out with lately?
I seen a couple shirts of that. Is they all tied together? I seen it's for different people.
Everybody been releasing their own.
Yeah, it's slick too though.
Haize, how you feeling about the Chicago Bears defense versus the San Francisco 49ers, bro?
This is going to have to be one of the games where bend but don't break matters. Like you said, we pointed out, you can look at the stats for the Bears defense all day long, right? It's not going to tell you a lot. But one of the things this Bears defense has done a really good job at is getting stops when they need it the most. We're going to need that, whether it's turnovers, whatever you need to do to keep them out the end zone, we're going to need all that all game long, every step of the way against this Niners team. Every opportunity that you can keep them from putting some type of points on the board, that's an opportunity that gives your offense another opportunity without having to put up crazy amount of points. So that's what I'm looking for from this. It's going to be a difficult day. If you can get to Brock Purdy, they don't give up a lot of sacks at all. They don't turn the ball over a lot, even though the turnover margin is one of the worst in the NFL, but they still don't turn the ball over a lot. They just don't get a lot of takeaways either on the defensive side of the ball. But you got to be locked in on this one. If the Bears can take care of them in the red zone. Don't let them score once they get in the red zone. Force them to get field goals, not touchdowns, and then get some stops unexpectedly where you can and turnovers. That's what's going to help you in this game. And like I said, in every game, beat Brock Purdy the fuck up. It doesn't have to be sacks. I need to see QB hits. I need to see pressures. I need to see hurries. That's what I want to see. If you're not going to be getting a bunch of sacks, you got to get those things consistently, in my opinion.
I agree with all you
Agreed.
guys. I think that for this game, the Chicago Bears defense need to be on one. And I'm not saying that they have to go out there and be perfect, but you gotta apply pressure to Brock Purdy. The Javon Dexter has the sixth highest pressure rate among defensive tackles. Montez Sweat has the 11th highest pressure rate amongst edges. Guys got to get home. There's no excuses. You got to get home because it's not going to be too many opportunities to where you can go out there and send a number of other guys along with the defensive line because Brock Purdy is rated as one of the best quarterbacks under pressure this season. And the 49ers, they run a lot of 21 personnel, not 12-man personnel with the one running back and two tight ends, but two running backs with one tight end. So the Chicago Bears have to be prepared and have a game plan versus linebackers matching up versus running backs because that's what the San Francisco 49ers like to do. They like to have Christian McCaffrey match up versus a linebacker and take advantage of that. And that has opened up a number of things for the San Francisco 49ers offense. So the Chicago Bears have to be on their P's and Q's. And can y'all believe that this man, Brock Purdy, is averaging 3.19 seconds before he throws a pass? That is
That's a
second
long time.
in the league behind
That's an
Caleb
eternity.
at 3.
That's way too long.
That's an eternity,
It's
bro.
crazy. So guys have to be on their P's and Q's. Got the defensive line, they have to show up for us tonight. And I think that they have an opportunity to do so. No George Kittle. He's listed on the inactive report for the San Francisco 49ers. So they will have a chance. They will have a chance. It's gonna be a fun game. Me personally, I'm anticipating a shootout. We about to do a lot of screaming and yelling throughout throughout the rest of the night for football. But y'all already know what time it is. It is time to get into the score predictions. Haize, I need you to put it on wax, brother. We kicking it off first.
The
bro.
Caroline's going
on. Woo!
Caroline's went on immediately.
Haize,
Let's go through everything that's on the line today. Hey, the Bears still have a chance to be the number one seed in the NFC, as do the San Francisco 49ers. The 49ers are still trying to win their division. They have to win out to win their division and have a chance. This is going to be the closest thing to a playoff atmosphere that we've had yet. We've had some playoff atmosphere games, but not with this much on the line for both squads. Both squads have injuries, all those type of things. I'm going to say with this one for the Chicago Bears, you guys know I try to be really realistic in this one, but I think this is going to be a high-scoring game from both teams. I'm going to say this, 35-41 Chicago Bears.
Oh, shit. Yes. Absolutely.
C-Dub, follow up. What you got, bro?
Hey, man, I was going to say as well that this is going to be a dress rehearsal for the playoffs. This will be a playoff game, the most intense game the Bears has played all season, and a gang of intense games that they played. I do think it's going to be a high-scoring game. I got the Bears winning 35-28, Chicago Bears, bro.
I do too, Doug. I got it 35-28. And it could be higher. You might need to score 40 to beat this team, depending on how locked in they are. But I'm going to stick with my 35-28. I think there will be either a defensive score or a special team score in today's game. But the Chicago Bears are going to have to show us that they can play 4 quarters of offense if they want to keep up with San Francisco today. But I'm predicting the win specifically because I want to see the Bears get the number 1 seed. But it's a tentative. Like I don't feel 100% confidence in the team today, but I want them to win, so I'm going 35-28.
Steve, what you got for us?
I think it's going to be a little bit more muddier than that because it's going to come a point in the game where both of these motherfuckers on the coaching staff are going to be outthinking each other, trying to figure out how to beat each other. So
be like Tom and
I
Jerry.
think it's still going to be high scoring game. So I'm going to go 33-30 Bears.
Ooh, Bears went on a field goal. Cairo Santos in the building.
We're going to need special teams to show up.
You already know. But, hey, I rock with all you guys. I appreciate the predictions. I'm going to go with a Chicago Bears victory as well. 31-28. Cairo Santos kicks the game-winning field goal, and the Chicago Bears goes on to still have a fighting chance for the number 1 seed. We locked up the NFC North Division last night while the Packers was talking greasy, and the Detroit Lions got their sorry ass sent home. Where's Don Burr, bitch? And now we got to talk about us fighting for this number 1 seed. So I'm going with the Chicago Bears 31-28. Cairo Santos kicks the game-winning field goal, and we march on the next week to give ourselves a fighting chance, man.
This all butter, baby. This
You
is all
already
butter.
know.
Let's go.
Hey, look, hey, bro, I went back and looked at a feature I did, and I was like, damn, the Bears gonna win 12 games. We here. I was like, hold on, I might be drinking the Kool-Aid, but now we're here. There's a chance. There's a legit chance. We'll see what happens. Nothing is guaranteed.
We got to get past this one because Detroit ain't playing for shit no more. Don Burke go suck a monkey.
You know what Detroit gonna be playing for? If the Bears are going for the #1 seed next week, Detroit is gonna be playing to stop that from happening.
First of all, okay. I don't even know if I believe that, bro. They gave up with 2.5 quarters left in the last game, bro. Them motherfuckers is done.
It was such an odd
They lost
game, bro.
to Max Brosmer.
And the nigga
Who is that,
bro?
Exactly.
Say his name again, nephew, for the people in the back.
Max Brosmer.
He sound like he was on Epstein Island. That's what that nigga sound
he
like.
was the first nigga in them State Farm commercials. He's the actor that played Jake from State Farm.
Oh, really?
He sounds hideous. He said,
he really the nephew of the Subway nigga that no longer does this no more.
That's because that nigga's in jail.
Yeah.
For some Diddy shit.
Listen, I haven't eaten that Subway in years because of that, bro. Because they knew about it. They was keeping it a secret.
You already know. But hey, fellas, y'all got anything left before we get up out of here and prepare?
Yeah. I gotta put some shit on wax for a second. Like, first of all, Don Burr, fuck you. ECH Bears fan, fuck you too. I'm not gonna go on wax with that one, but there's a certain Bears content creator, a conglomerate. Fuck y'all too, because y'all been stealing our shit, and I've been noticing it more and more and more. Y'all see it. Somebody's been stealing the thumbnails. I'm gonna let that slide. Y'all know who the fuck we are. This is Chicago Bears motherfucking Central. Fuck y'all.
Let's go, man.
And don't one of you niggas got sickle cell or something?
Wait a minute, man. Y'all just take that in, bro. We playing for the #1 seed, bro. What?
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. You young niggas didn't catch the reference. That was from Hit 'em Up.
No, I know that's from Hit or Miss, but it's just the fact that I didn't expect you to say that.
Me either. I was like, hold on, what?
Steve-O, you good, brother?
He need to go get the mop. What the fuck is you talking about? We got to end the stream because he
first
need to go
play
get the mop.
Chicago Bears, bro, from worst to first. I cannot wait.
Bro, it's the fact that we're talking about meaningful games in December, bro. It's crazy, bro.
It's crazy.
You know, he ain't feel right.
No, bro.
But they do.
Let's go.
But hey, man, that is it for the pregame show. Coming up here shortly, C-Dub will be present with the live call along with us gentlemen ready to turn up and see our Chicago Bears, excuse me. The Bulls lost last night, but the Bears going out here for a win. The Bulls has been sacrificing wins and losses for the Bears. I expect to win today. But hey, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and y'all already know. Chi-Town up, bear down.